welcome back. Katie here. Today we're going to be, it's going to be a recipe video, kind of my own little recipe. I'm going to be doing chicken enchiladas and beef enchiladas, and I'm going to be doing Mexican rice the way that my mother-in-law has taught me how to make it. And I'm also going to be doing, I have pinto beans cooking, and we're going to be having that. I don't know if I'm going to be having them whole or if I'm going to be refrying them. I'm not sure yet. But that's what we're doing today for this video. If you like it, watch till the end, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get to the recipe. So right now I have my Ninja pressure cooker out, and I am going to be rinsing off my chicken because I always clean off any meat that I use. So I'm rinsing off the chicken, putting it into the Ninja pot, and I'm going to pressure cook this. I just used a cup of water in the seasoning goyo, I don't know how to say it, seasoning packet. I use that just for mainly color. It doesn't have a lot of flavor once it's pressure cooked. And I just stir that around, put my pressure cooker lid on, and I set it, I think, for 45 minutes and just have it pressure cook because it wasn't a whole lot, but it was frozen. And I'm going to start chopping up my onion, and I have cilantro there that I'm going to be cutting up as well. And I'm going to actually be serving that on the side or like on top once the food is all set. Don't judge me. I have to cover my nose because I start crying when I cut the onion.
Late nights, been on long flights, stayed on a strange time. It's a strange time in my life. I took a drive home to clear my mind, and I ended back at your spot for what felt like the millionth time. Reconnection from separate sections, cause we could meet in the middle with no sense of direction. If it's sun up to sundown, we mess around, we're way too involved now. I never wanted someone to disappear, to just get out of here. I never wanted someone to take control. I let you take control, I let you in too close. So baby, just go ghost. Now baby, just go ghost. Hey, you called, I let you in and 4 walls. Kept our secrets hidden, eating fruit so forbidden. Kept our secrets safe.
And here I just have my ground beef cooking on the stove, and my pot of pinto beans boiling. In the pinto beans, it is just filled up with water. I have a little bit of salt and some garlic in there for flavor, but that's it for that. And then here I'm actually going to be making some elf cookies, which I don't end up showing you guys because they end up burnt, all of them but like 4. But I found out that they started selling these already at Walmart. Christmas is my favorite time of the year, so we're getting started early. I'll have my tree up too early. Who cares? It brings me happiness. So, but yeah, I'm gonna make these. They come out burnt, so don't expect to see them in the end of the video.
I let you in too close, so baby, just go ghost. Ooh, now baby, just go ghost. Ooh. To just get out of here.
gonna start making the rice. I just have my pan on here, preheated a little bit on like medium, probably like 4 to 5. And I put a little bit of oil, and then I do 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. And in the water, I use that same seasoning packet, but I don't use all of it. I just use it for the color. I use like just until it looks that color, guys. I really don't measure out. And then I'm using the chicken bouillon powder, and I put some of the cilantro in there as well. I did like 2 spoonfuls of the chicken. Mix that up and set it to the side while I was browning the rice up. Which with this, it's at first it's kind of tricky, but it was for me. It shouldn't be for anybody else. You just put a little bit of oil in there and just constantly check your rice so it doesn't burn. And you constantly have to mix it up because it will burn quickly. Because I actually turned the heat up on this so it would cook faster. I put it like to 8, but you guys don't do that. So I'm checking on the cookies at the same time, but I try to keep an eye on the rice at all times because it browns really quickly. And this is about the color you're going to want your rice before you pour in your liquid. It's not all going to be the same, but you get what I'm saying. And then be careful pouring in your liquid because it will be steamy. You'll get yourself a facial for sure because there's the oil from browning it. But you pour your liquid in, get it to a rolling boil, which mine did pretty quickly, and then you turn it on low and put a lid on it and just let it soak. And then here, you guys are not going to do this either because I had to scrap this idea. I was doing this, but I obviously, as you see, I forgot to put oil in the bottom of the pan, and I was dipping the tortillas into the enchilada sauce, and I put it into my pan and I forgot the oil, and I got frustrated with it. So I was just like, nope, we're not even going to make them like that anymore because watch and see how bad these turn out. And here we are just cooking the tortillas on top of the skillet pan, the comal, whatever you want to call it. My handles broke on mine because I've had mine for years and years and years. So I'm just cooking those until they get soft and like pliable and I'm able to work with them. I like to press mine down because I don't like them bubbly or anything. But so we're doing that instead of putting them in the enchilada sauce. And now we're going to start assembling our enchiladas. So I'm just taking the cooked tortillas and dipping it into the enchilada sauce. And I'm putting some ground beef, a little bit of cheese in. And I roll those up and just kind of go all the way through. And then I do that until most of the ground beef is done. And I'm going to do the same with the chicken. And just continue rolling until we have enough made. So you guys don't have to do this. I do this because I like it to have a lot of sauce on it. And I like mine extra cheesy. But I pour the rest of the enchilada sauce on top of them. And I sprinkle some cheese and the rest of the meat on top. So it would just have extra, I guess. Because We are just extra in this house. And these aren't like super healthy, obviously, but it's better at having a home cooked meal. So I'm going to start doing the same thing with the chicken, dipping the tortilla in the enchilada sauce, putting the chicken, putting cheese, and then I do the same thing with like the cheese on top of it because I didn't have as much chicken. So I just put cheese on top of those. And I'm going to put these in the oven, both pans, at 350 for probably about like 15 to 20 minutes. I do it till the ends of the tortillas are crispy and the cheese is melted. So this is the finished plate, all served. I just topped, it's my husband's plate. It's got a beef enchilada and a chicken enchilada. I put on some cilantro and onions. I didn't end up refrying the beans. We're just going to have them like that. And serve some rice. And you can add some sour cream, hot sauce, whatever you guys like to that. But these are always come out delicious and really good. So if you try this recipe, let me know. I know it's kind of scattered and all over the place, but that's what we do in my house. So scatterbrained and all over the place. Focus. But that's going to be it for this recipe and this video. I just wanted to do a quick recipe video. And we got more coming. So like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.